Hi guys. So every time I post something about dal, somebody's get upset that you are saying dal is not protein. Why? How? It's not true. You just need to combine it with rice. So chill. First of all, chill. What I want to say is the reason why dal is not good protein is because it has very low protein content and more carbohydrates. But if you look closely, you'll understand that it has certain lacking amino acids. Say methionine. It's lacking in dal. So somebody's argument is that look at rice. Rice has plenty of methionine. It is lacking in lysine. So if you combine both, it becomes complete protein. I agree to the concept of it. I agree that when you combine rice and dal, you get complete protein in that sense. But even then, even when you combine, just look at the values. Like I just found the values. So look at it: 100 grams rice and 100 grams dal cooked together, cooked. How much protein they have, like a very less amount of protein even in the combination. So if you are taking more quantity, you will have more obviously. So this is the reason, right? You are getting a lot of carbohydrates and very little protein, and in not in sufficient quantity. So two main reasons I will say is the reason why dal plus rice, even in combination, when it is theoretically complete, is not good source. Number one, bioavailability. So these are not well absorbed amino acids. So for eggs, for instance, has 100% bioavailability. That means if you have 6 grams protein from eggs, you are getting almost 6 grams. There is nothing lost in the process, at least because of the protein type in eggs. If your absorption is not good, then that's another matter. At least from the standpoint of eating eggs, you are getting full protein. But that is not the case neither with rice nor with dal. Even in combination, your body does not absorb them well. So you will always be getting much less than what you eat. So if you suppose you are eating 10 grams of protein from this combination, you are only getting 5 at best. So that is the biggest reason. Another reason is something called leucine threshold. So for muscle protein synthesis, you need a certain minimum amount of leucine amino acid. And even in this combination, like I did earlier, like 100 grams rice plus 100 grams dal, you get leucine of 0.54 to 0.562 grams. So if you're taking double of this, you will get what? If you're taking 200 grams of each, you're getting slightly more. You're getting like 0.8 or even 1 gram. So that is where the insufficiency is clear, right? You need at least 2 or 2.5 grams of leucine per meal, per protein per meal, so they can trigger muscle protein synthesis, and that's one of the biggest purposes of protein, right? So if you look at both these things combined, the low, not able to meet your leucine threshold, and secondly, you're not able to, it's not highly bioavailable. Just put these factors together, and the third factor that you have to consume a lot of carbohydrates. That's why this dal and rice, even in combination, even when it theoretically works, sucks as a protein source, right? It practically sucks as a protein source. It's not a protein source. It's like a ton of carbohydrates with a little bit of amino acids here and there, which are not well absorbed, doesn't meet the requirements of certain amino acids. And what is the point? So for God's sake, stop saying dal is a protein. It's not. It's not a protein. It will never be protein. Just for your satisfaction, you can think, oh, it's a protein, it's a protein. It's not. It's not a protein. That's the simple fact of the matter. Accept it. Include more better protein sources. Even if it is secondary sources like nuts, that is still better than this dal and all that, right? You get better quality protein from nuts than, or even tofu, than this kind of rice and dal combination. Like, you can combine anything, but you're not gonna get it. But anyway, just since we are on the topic, I'll just give you a hint or a tip. So when you are consuming plant proteins, so plant combinations and all that, the number one deficiency you will run into is leucine. like I mentioned. So what you can do is you can get supplement something called BCAAs, branch chain amino acids. So that has one of the BCAAA components is leucine. So you consume BCAAs, you consume your regular protein sources, or even if they are incomplete, then you will meet your requirements. So that is an extra tip I can give you as a vegetarian. But otherwise, just stop thinking dal is a protein. It's not, and it's not. Bye.